Peace and blessings, y'all. Hope you guys are doing well today. I hope that you guys are feeling blessed. Be blessed for the little you have and the inspiration. Hope you guys can hear me though. Um, so I'm back at it again. What's up, y'all? I'm back at it again with the garden, the garden of chaos. um, there's one thing about gardening, right? That I realized. This is my first. You see, I have a little small indoor space. So you don't really need a lot of space when you want to start your little gardening. Do your little vegetables or herbs or whatever it is that you like. But the thing is about it is you can't get carried away. All right? When you have your little garden, because this is what I did, which I made a mistake. And the Lord gave me this message, this epiphany. So I tried to grow these when you get seeds, you just dump all of them in there. Don't do that. Take like one take like 4 seeds and just plant the seeds. And with the grace of the Lord, they will grow. You know? The grace of the Lord, they will grow. So if you watched my video before, I had this bin filled with pepper plants, and it became an infestation because I don't know. It's part of the thing with gardening. Don't start. Don't say nothing. Okay, so I'm a little overwhelmed, man, because yesterday I had to boil. I think I put too much water in here, though. I put way too much water in here. Yeah, I put way too much water in here. Peace and blessings, chat. Please hit the like button as you're into the live. Say hello. Say what up. Say what's good. Let me know where you guys are reaching out from. So, yeah, so this is my little chaos situation going on. I had to get rid of my aphids. Whatever is this one. This is hit the like button as you're entering the live. I'm doing a little small indoor home gardening restoration situation. I had to bring my plants indoors and they got infested with aphids. So I'm trying to get rid of the aphids, and I was on the Googler looking of all ways how to get rid of aphids. So they said I had to get hot water and not boil the water, but soak the water. And I think I put too much water in here. I put way too much water in here. Yeah, so, and this might start another infestation, unfortunately, but so this is what I'm going to do. So this is the message, right? Okay, I'm trying to figure out what I need to do here with this. So in this one, to save my pepper plant, I had okay, so this is what happened, right? This is what the Lord said. And this is how you kind of garden. You can't put too many plants in one. This is a pepper plant. You can't put too many pepper plants in one garden, in one pot, because they're going to fight for the energy and the nutrients of the soil. So that's why they weren't growing good. So when you're just starting out gardening, don't put too many plants in one container because it's going to stunt their growth. And you can get, it's just not good, right? You're going to feel overwhelmed. And when they start growing big, you're going to need more space for them to grow. I had to throw away 20 pepper plants, right? Hit the like button as you enter the live. You know what? If you know any gardening tips right now, just type them in the chat. So in this pot, I put some cayenne pepper, baking soda. Um, what I put in here? Cayenne pepper, baking soda, and cinnamon, right? To get rid of to kind of get rid of the eggs of the aphids and whatever else might be in there that could cause a fungus. See, I washed this off yesterday and I put it in a tub. You see those little white things? Those are, I think, aphids. So this is the other pepper plant. I was so exhausted yesterday. I left them in the tub and they kind of wilted away. They wilted away. So I'm going to try to save these guys. I'm going to put, because these pepper, I don't know what kind of, and you know what? I don't even eat these kind of peppers. I don't know why I'm growing them. I'm just like practicing. Hit the like button and please to help me support. Maybe this could go in the algorithm and people give me some tips. I don't even eat these peppers so much, so I don't know why I'm growing them, but they kind of cute, so I'm gonna keep on at it, you know. So I'm gonna try to save these guys. I don't know if they could be saved. All right, so in here I put cayenne pepper, baking soda, and something is growing over here. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this guy is growing, and something. And that's interesting about gardening. You always find something extra growing in a soil, and you don't know what kind of plant or what it is. So I'm gonna let that grow by itself and see how well it does, because these pepper plants, anybody know what kind of pepper this is? They start off green and they turn like a reddish color. I think this is gonna grow into like a big tree. So you need to put it in something big so it could this is just one of these clothing bins, right? Put some holes at the bottom. It's gonna grow, so it needs a lot of, what do you call it, room. You can't crowd it with a lot of different things in there because it's not gonna get enough nutrients. So hopefully this will grow good. And that's my potato plant that I need to add more dirt to it. So what I'm gonna do with this, right? Please hit the like button as you're entering the live. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here, right, is, because I put too much water in here. This was supposed to, okay, this is what they said you have to do. This is why gardening is a lot of work. They said you're supposed to put hot water in to cleanse the soil of pesticides and fungus and all that stuff. You're supposed to put hot water in there and then put it outside to dry. I don't think that's gonna happen because that's gonna take forever, and I think I just messed it up. So I'm just gonna use the soil anyway. I put hot water in it, should be good. I'm gonna use the same soil to plant one pepper plant, see if I can restore him. So I think I'm gonna try to do that now and not make a mess. But how you guys doing? I can actually see the chat now. So if you guys are saying anything in the chat, I got this contraption on so I can see the chat at the same time. Maybe I should pour some of the water out. Okay, that's my mint plant right there. Okay, so I'm gonna just take out some of this water. Put that. I don't know. I have a small space, so also when you're doing, if you have a small space, keep it simple. Don't try to do too much. Don't try to do too much like me and have like a whole forest, a whole spectacular forest. You don't need all of that. Just grow what you kind of like to eat and what is easy for you. Whatever works in your climate. Yeah, so I'm just going to use the same dirt, soil, and pray over it. Because God could do anything. That was my mission today, right? God said, you don't need a lot. You don't need a lot to as long as you have one seed and you pray over your seed and you have faith, it will grow. You know, you have one seed, you pray over your seed, and it will grow. So that's what I think I'm putting way too much water in here in the damn mix. Okay. Yeah, man. So I'm gonna use the same dirt. I don't got time. So hopefully this would work out right. So basically I'm just gonna use the same dirt, and if any gnats just get into it, I'm gonna try to put cayenne pepper or whatever in there. Yeah, man. Is it? Okay. So they also said that you can bake the you're supposed to put the soil in the oven. That just seems like a big chaotic disaster. If I would try to put all this damn soil in the oven and bake it to, I don't know, it's just a lot. It's a lot. Gardening it's a lot. When you get into the field of gardening, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. So you got to stay simple. 1 and 2 or 3 plants until you master that, then you'll be good. So I'm just going to use. So, oh wait. Okay, I do have an Instagram, guys, but I don't remember if I remember the login. It's called the Dubia Plug. And that can show you my it's interesting. I'm low-key a nerd, and I like bugs and insects and stuff. So let me show you over here in this one, right? So in this one, okay, these are the green onions I cut up. You cut potatoes. You cut some potatoes in half, and you put the roots in there, and they'll grow into these green onions. So you'll have like green onions forever, and green onions are expensive, so y'all better know what y'all doing. So this soil right here has, oh, thank you. It's getting there. Thank you. I appreciate it. Dirt biker, I think that's what it says. So in this soil, like I said, I love insects and bugs and worms and stuff like that. I'm low-key a nerd. So if y'all check out the Dubia Plug, I don't know if y'all see on Instagram, y'all always get to kind of see a little insight of what I got going on. So in this soil, there's worms and there's wildlife in the ecosystem. And I like that because it's good for your plants. If you got worms and stuff like that growing in there. So I didn't want to boil this batch of soil to get rid of the gnats. So I just put some cayenne pepper and baking soda on it, and hopefully it'll get back together. And I'm going to keep just one pepper plant in there. So yeah, and this is a small little space, small space. So I'm just downsizing. I throw away a lot of the plants. And I got the boiled dirt right there. Okay, so let me I just hope the phone don't fall, man. Thank you, appreciate it. Dirt biker. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Please hit the like button as you enter in the chat. Yummy. Oh yeah. Shit is like all over the place, dog. Thank you for hitting the like button. Maybe I could put the phone. Okay, I'm gonna do this. And I got some pineapple plants that I need to. I'm gonna just use the same dirt. I mean, you think if I put boiling hot water on the dirt, it would cleanse all the parasites, right? And the fungus. That should work. So let me see. So I got this one plant here. What I'm gonna do with this one? Let me get the pineapple. Hold on, guys. Fall back and just let me breathe. I got to breathe. Please. Okay. So, let me get some of this dirt. I didn't even put on my gloves or nothing. Okay, where's my gloves? Gloves. Donde? Gloves. Where are the gloves? Man, I just had the glove, dog. I can use this one. I'm gonna use this one because that's much bigger than. Okay. Use this guy right here. But I hope you're doing good today. Peace and blessings, y'all. Okay, so we're back at it. So if you're just tuning in my previous video before, I was showing you guys how I had an infestation of aphids and I had to season my soil. This is one pot. I put a little cayenne pepper and black pepper and baking soda, because that's what they said to do, to kill like funguses or gnats or whatever those flies that be trying to attack your garden. Now I'm gonna just, this is the pineapple, guys. Where is it? This is a pineapple plant, guys. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of raggedy looking now because I didn't care for it, but I got to get this pineapple plant back in some good standings in life. So I'm gonna transplant it into the boiling soil. So it can grow bigger. See, what I realized when you're dealing with gardening, I'm a first time. This is my first like season kind of getting into gardening, and I have a little small space, so I try to use my small space. I had too much plants growing in one thing, and they couldn't grow right together. Thank you for this. Thank you for the sub. W for you, dirt bike, young man or woman. So, I mean, if you have any tips on gardening or things to get rid of pesticides right now, I'm not pesticides, animals. Not, well, let me stay focused. So this is my pineapple plant. I just took the head off of a pineapple and you let it sit for a couple of days. Hit the like button. Thank you. I hope you hopefully hit the like button as you enter live also. So one thing about gardening is you can't have the more space your plant has to grow. Okay, this one is a pineapple. Yeah, I cut the head off of a pineapple, and then you could put in some dirt and then it's gonna grow. But the thing is, the pineapple takes about 2 years to grow. So it's something slow and easy. You don't gotta worry about and fuss with so much because it's kind of hardy. You're gonna get like 1 or 2 pineapples from it, but I mean, when it gets big and it looks luscious, it's gonna look like a beautiful plant. So even if you don't grow any pineapples, you can have it as a beautiful plant. All these things, these arms, all these arms is gonna grow out fluffy. Yeah, those are gonna grow out fluffy. Okay, those are gonna grow out fluffy. More dirt. So I got one plant done. Let me see. And these are my green onions. You get you some potatoes and cut the potatoes. What are those? Are these potatoes? This is a potato, right? And then you plant your potato and you get green onions. Okay, pepper plant. That guy. So the word for today is just to the positive word. Because I gotta remember to tell you guys the positive word is to calm down and relax. Take it easy. God is with you. You don't need to do so much. You know, you have one mustard seed. The Bible says you got one mustard seed, and the mustard seed will give you a lifetime of blessings. As long as you water your mustard seed, you have faith in your mustard seed, you believe in your mustard seed, and you nourish your mustard seed will grow. It's true. Thank you for the subs. Hit the like button as you enter the live. So you can imagine how wonderful the Lord is that He brought such life, such vegetation, such animals, such everything in the world for us to have. And all we got to do is just plant one seed. Can you imagine one potato plant? Let me show you this, guys. This is, I think, even though people sleep on potatoes, but potatoes, everybody love potatoes regardless. You get French fries, you got mashed potatoes, you got all types of, stuff you can do with potatoes, right? So one potato can give you a lifetime of potatoes. Can you imagine? Thank you for the like button. So I got this guy going here. That's in there. You guys garden? You guys have any plants? You guys do anything like that? I encourage you to do so or try. You know. What am I doing next? I think I need to downgrade to like 3 or 4 plants, not 20. Not 20 plants. Hey, don't say nothing. Nobody asked you nothing. This is the chick. And the thing is, when you have a small space, you gotta find where to put stuff. You gotta figure out how you're gonna organize and make sure everybody gets enough light. You gotta make sure everybody gets enough the right kind of light. And it's like, these are your babies. These are like little babies. Your plants and your garden's like your little babies. So you gotta make sure that they're doing right. Yeah. So hold on, guys. Let me go. Hold on, guys. Fall back and just let me breathe. I got to be. Okay. I got 3 of these pineapple, but I think I'm gonna try to keep them because they don't need a lot of support. They pretty good because it's gonna take them like 2 years to grow into a pineapple anyway. So I should put the basil in a bigger plant, a bigger thing. Should I keep one pepper plant? Because the pepper plant, I don't even eat these kind of peppers. Anybody know? Let me show you. Anybody know in the chat what kind of pepper this is? Anybody know what kind of pepper that is? Okay, so I'm gonna transplant. I think that's good enough for now, but where I'm gonna put it, that's the question right now. So I'm gonna put this over here. I just got like a microphone, but I didn't like the way it was sounding, so I'm just using my regular phone. I don't like how the phone keeps moving back and forth like this. So I'm gonna just fill up this guy. I need my spatula. That's what I need, my spatula, to get this dirt good. Hold on. Cause that one is not working at all for me. I got to breathe. Uh-huh. Alright. So, okay guys. Chibanga. Snooki, nobody asked you nothing. Alright, here we go guys. Let me fix this thing. What up, people in the chat? Please hit the like button as you enter the live, please. Help this go out in the algorithm so you people check out my channel. This is not tactics. We talk about not only narcissists, but right now we're talking about gardening and the little home gardening thing I got going on. Right? So this guy, wow. If you're just tuning in, I don't like that it's leaning this way, bro, dog. Okay. So if you're just tuning in, this is the soil that I boiled with hot water to get rid of, there were some gnats and little creatures that were messing with my plants. So this is the soil that I boiled. They say you're supposed to put it in the oven to dry it out, but I don't got time for all of that. Okay? We're gonna use the Lord's Prayer over this garden. We're gonna use the Lord's Prayer over the garden to get it back into some good manners. And you know what's interesting when you're gardening? You would find some weird things just growing out of the soil randomly, you know? So this is the basil plant. I'm proud it didn't die yet. Okay. Come on. I'm going to do this. So I'm really going to start like downgrade. That's all I'm trying to do right now, downgrading the plants, because I don't need so many. You know, when you have too much, you can get carried away and flustered. You know, just like when you have too much people in your life causing confusion. So you gotta limit. You gotta limit and stay focused on your goals and what you got going on. Okay? Because some people in life can come to you as a distraction to take you off your purpose, to take you off your mission. Please hit the like button as you enter the live. So, in the season of 2026, I encourage you to look through your Rolodex, look through your phone book, and look through your contacts, and try to get rid of people that aren't good for you in your life. It's time to downgrade. If you're entering the chat, please hit the like button. I truly support it. I appreciate you guys watching my likes, lives, and videos. And you can check out one of my most popular videos in my playlist. It's called Narcissist and Food Poisoning. K-Tel Bestel. Check it out. It's a good video. You'll learn a wealth of knowledge. So going into 2026, it's time to downgrade, right? Look in your phone book, go through your contacts, just see who isn't necessary, So we got this guy. Yeah. Hi, pretty little baby. Oh yeah. Pretty little baby. Grow big. I heard that if you talk and sing to your plants, they like it. I don't know if that's true. If they're real living things, I mean, I think they are living actually. Pretty little baby. So this is a basil plant, and right now I'm just repotting it into a bigger plant, a bigger planter box. And I got this guy. That's the pineapple plant. So I'm gonna do 1, 2 potatoes. What else? Please hit the like button as you're entering the live. Thank you so much. Highly appreciate it. So I went from, if you check out my video before, I went from a forest of plants. I got a small space, so I'm trying to make it work. I went from a forest of plants, and I'm kind of downgraded, because the less plants you have, the more you can focus on each one, right? So this is a pepper plant, and I had to put cayenne pepper. What's this growing over here? I don't know what's that growing, but I'm gonna leave it. Yeah, thank you for hitting the like button. So I'm just gonna continue. I need another pot. Let me see, just stay over there, guys. And these right here, I had like 20 plants in this one. But when you have too many plants in one pot, they say it is not good for the plants. They're not going to grow right. So I put like, how many is in here? You see, look, this is the pepper plant too, right? Look at this, listen. And this small, what's this? This is a, this is a bleach bottle I use to make this. Anyway, so I got how much is in here? 2, 4, 6. 6 plants in this little pot. And that's why they're so small, because they don't have space to grow. So I'm gonna get rid of this one, this whole pot, because it doesn't make any sense. Because it's causing more extraness to deal with, right? So I'm gonna keep like 2 pepper plants, my pineapple plant, my basil, and let me see what else. So that's the boiling water that I did yesterday. I had to put hot water and now boiling water to kind of reset the soil, right? That's the mint. Okay. What am I doing next? So yeah, man. Where's my other pot, dogs? Let me see. I could have used this one. Hold on, guys. Where's the other pot? We got one. We got one. I'll probably keep 3 of them. Where's my other pot? How you guys doing? Please hit the like button as you enter the live. What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Let me see the other pot, dog. So I can use this one. Maybe I'll use this one and this one. Okay, nobody asks you nothing. Don't say nothing. Big head. Nobody asks you nothing. So, let's see what I'm gonna do now. Pretty little bit. Where did this come from? Okie dokie. Okie dokie, okie dokie, okie dokie, okie dokie. So, peace and blessings, guys. Right now, I'm back at it again with the trying to figure out what I need to get done in this garden. It's a small home garden. You don't need a lot of space when you into gardening. You don't need a lot of space. Just grow. See right here, I got this laundry basket. You know, you can use a laundry basket to and you could buy a grow bag, but I just use a regular plastic bag. And you can use a laundry basket to grow potatoes. So I've been trying that, and I grew 1 potato. So I was proud of myself. Only 1, but I'm beginning. This is my first time, you know, trying to garden. And yesterday in my video, I showed you guys how to make, if you love escallion or green onions, and that's one of my favorite herbs is green onions. These guys, when you finish with your food, you could cook with it, or you could garnish your food, and it makes everything, Italian food, Chinese food, Jamaican food, any food. You chop you some green onions on the top of it, they bring it to the next level. So you can make your own, you know, and it's like, for this little bit, it's like almost $5 in the store for them little bits right there. So you could cut you some onions and cut an onion in 4 pieces and put it in some dirt, and you will get a countless supply. Yeah, so back to the basil. So I'm gonna throw this away because I don't need. See, going into 2026, you need to get rid of friends, family. This is Narc Tactics. We talk about surviving narcissists and dealing with narcissists and learning about narcissistic cults, narcissistic systems, and the whole experience of being with a narcissist. So your plants could be narcissists too. So we're going to get rid of any extra plants that we don't need, that are just taking up our time and energy and creativity that we don't need, right? So we're just going to focus on 1 pepper plant instead of 6, because these guys grow really big, and you're gonna need, they go into like a tree. I don't know what kind of pepper plant that is, but we're gonna see. So we're gonna get rid of those guys right there. You feel me? I got my basil, and we're gonna put him one side. Put the basil, oh lord. And basically, I just used, what do you call it? This is a Home Depot bucket. You know what I'm saying? I use a Home Depot bucket, and I got a lot of Home Depot buckets. And you could just you drill some holes at the bottom and start somewhere. Start small. Start with a mustard seed from the Lord, and He will give you many. Sometimes you don't need to try to do everything yourself. You have your 1 mustard seed and the Lord's strength and the Lord's prayer, and you'll be good. You will be good. Hold on, guys. Let me get my little. Yeah, I think I'm playing. Let me get my little, because I forgot about him over here. Yo, I used to have like a forest of plants, and it can get exhausting when you do all these plants. And so this is my friend. This is my friend, right? We're gonna put him. I'm trying to figure out my little garden. We're gonna put my little friend over here, somewhere over here when I get my garden together. So that's my friend. We're gonna put him. We're gonna put him. I don't know. We're gonna put him right here for a second, just for a second. You know what I'm saying? Cause you need him all around. You know what I'm saying? You need Jesus. All right. Praise the Lord. So I got my basil done. I replanted my basil. I replanted my pineapple in this pot right here. I gotta spray the leaves with garlic and water. A solution of garlic and water to kill off any gnats. Yeah, so that's what I gotta do. Say hello to my friend Papa Jesus. Yes, so this is the dirt. I'm feeling a little confused right now because I don't got a lot going on as much as I did before, but it's still a lot. It's not as bad as before, but it's still a lot because I got to figure out where to put these plants. I got to wipe off the leaves. Did y'all know you really got to wipe off plant leaves and stuff? That's a lot of work, dogs. Let me see. Okay, so I was going to replant this in here. Okay, dokie. Swing low. Okay. Once I stop turning on. We just gonna use this dirt. I don't have time to put it in the oven and all that stuff. They said hit the like button if you're entering live. Thank you so much. Please and thanks. Blessings unto you. They said after you boil the soil, you gotta put it in the oven to dry. I don't know how you're supposed to do that. I don't know how you're supposed to put the dirt in the oven, and that look like that's gonna take forever. And with my luck, I probably dropped the dirt all over the floor. Or some disaster would happen. Me trying to then put the dirt in the oven to dry off. So I ain't going to be bothered with all that right now. So I did my pineapple. Please hit the like button as you're into the live. I appreciate your comments, your shares, and all the support I get that you guys have been giving me on Narc Tactics 101. Right now, we just doing some little gardening things got going on over here. Let me see what is next. So, I like pineapple. These plants, they grow. They don't give you no stress, really. You know what I'm saying? They don't give you too much stress. You feel me? I'm gonna put this guy. They don't give you too much stress. I put too much in there. What is all them white? Oh no, what is this? What's that? Oh my lord, what is these? What's these? Oh, that might be food or something. I don't know. But we're gonna put this guy. We're gonna put this guy in here. Okay. I'm gonna put this guy in here. This little fella. Pretty little baby. Okay. I should move this out the way because this one is done. Hiya! But how you guys doing? I mean, y'all can say, if y'all come in the chat, say hello, say something, say blessing, say something. Y'all don't like to say nothing. I just like to be looking at it, say nothing. I hit the like button or nothing. The like button is free. Sheesh. The like button is free. My people. It is a free button, you know. The like button or nothing, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay. One and done. There you go. one and done. So I'm gonna might put him by the window because they kind of hardy plants, and maybe I should put. I got one more pineapple plant that I need to put in there. Hold on, guys. Hmm. I can tell you this right now. Don't buy nothing from Temu because you know what sucks about Temu. Maybe I'm not playing Temu right, but when you get on Temu, when you first sign up with Temu, and then it's like a whole big extravaganza of games and winnings and raffles and excitement. You be so excited trying to do your Temu, and you be like on it for 20 minutes, clicking this and clicking that, and spinning the wheel and all this pop-ups excitement. Then when you go to pay the next day, everything is expensive. It's like you don't get you never get the rewards, or at least I don't. And that happened to me 2 times. I don't know if you have to buy the items right away or it just. And then when you get, see, I ordered some pots off of Temu. Oh my God, the pots. You cook with the pots and they start to lean one side. You get a bubble in the middle. You can't. The pots is not even right. Peace and blessings, y'all. I'm working on my little garden, but yeah, don't buy nothing from um, Temu because it's something not right with Temu stuff. I'm just saying. What was I doing? Hold on, guys. Okay. Okay, that's the mint. That's good. And I think I'm gonna put. I'm probably just gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep this. I could put 2 pineapples in this one. I'll put all the pineapples in this one. Let's put all the pineapples in this one. Okay. But is it gonna grow happily? Yeah. Fall back and just let me be. I got to breathe. Please. Better come from me. We'll find our next pot. Okay, I found another pot. Good. So, nobody asked you nothing. So, we're gonna use some of this dirt right here. We're just gonna use some of this dirt. We're not playing. We're gonna use some of this dirt. Damn it. We're gonna use some of this dirt. You see these guys? They say when you plant and you gotta put the plants in these little things. So I made these little things out of water bottles, which was an absolute waste of time because you're gonna have to transplant the plants into bigger plants anyway. So I don't think you should waste your time. I don't know if it's really important to plant your plants in little plants and little containers first and then transplant them, because you're gonna have to plant them into something bigger eventually, so don't waste your time. Don't waste your time on that one. Don't waste your time, my friends. So we're gonna use this dirt too. I ain't tripping. We're gonna use that dirt. Waste not, want not. Snicky, shut up. Nobody asked you nothing. Okay. I got to breathe. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. You know what I'm saying? Easy. And in there. Easy peasy. So I got those three. I got to breathe, y'all. Uh-huh, 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 please. Okay. So I got my replanted those. Did the pepper plant. Um let me see. Simplify. Okay. So I'm gonna do one basil plant. Do I really need to keep all these extra ones? Maybe I could keep one. Just put him in there same way. Maybe he'll grow. Maybe he won't grow. I'm thinking if I should put this, because after yesterday, I left these out, and I was so exhausted. I didn't get to plant these back, so I left these in the I left these in a tub. These are pepper plants. I left them in a tub, and they wilted away. I don't know if they could be saved, but I think I'm just gonna put these. You see, I said I'm gonna. What did I say I was gonna do? Because they say when you plant and you can't have too much in one pot. But I don't want to. Okay, I'll probably keep. Okay, I'm gonna keep two. I'm gonna keep two. One in here by itself. I got to breathe. Uh-huh, 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 please. Okay, I think that's. Thank you for tuning into the live. Um. Okay, I'm gonna do an hour straight. We're gonna do 5 more minutes, right? Hold on, guys. Yes, sir. So, the year's going by quick. I mean, the year went by already. Man, we already into the next year. Sheesh. Okay. So I'm probably gonna put two in there. One on one side and one on the next side. I mean, and if anything, I'll just replant. Cause I gotta spray the leaves with I gotta spray the leaves. I might just put all those three of those in one. Have one grown over here, have one grown on that side, and then put this bin on the side, and I don't know. Oh, sheesh. Okay. I'm trying to think. Um. Okay, I did my basil. Did my basil. Did these three guys. I might just bring that light down further. It could be like down here, and a big light could be for the potatoes. What y'all think, guys? Mm-hmm. I don't know. Let me see. I'm gonna definitely be back with. I hope the thing is on. You can hear me good. So I'll be back with an update on the results of when I get these things together, because I'm scared the phone might fall. You know, and it's kind of shaky. So I'm gonna put everything together, and then I'll get back to you guys. I'll show you guys the results. All right. Peace out. Be blessed. One love. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Fall back and just let me breathe. I got to breathe. Please. So I'm trying to figure out what in there. Okay, I'm gonna end it now exactly at 1 hour. So I'll see you guys later. All right, have a good day, guys. Get whatever you need to get done today. Blessings be with you. Peace. Yeah.